Have you ever wondered what happens when we come close to death? Near-death experiences, or NDEs, have fascinated humans for centuries. But what is the truth behind these extraordinary encounters? NDEs are often described as a remarkable journey into another realm. People speak of floating out of their bodies, encountering bright lights, and feeling overwhelming peace. Some even claim to have met deceased loved ones or experienced a meeting with a divine being. Near-death experiences, often referred to as NDEs, have long been a source of fascination and debate. For many, these profound encounters with the afterlife challenge our understanding of existence and spirituality. In this journey through the realm of NDEs, we aim to unravel the truth behind these experiences and address Christian misconceptions that have become deeply ingrained in popular belief. Before we delve into the Christian misconceptions, let's first understand what near-death experiences truly entail. Through interviews with those who have undergone NDEs, we will explore the common elements such as the tunnel, the light, and the feeling of peace. We'll also examine the scientific and psychological explanations often offered for these phenomena. Christianity, like any major religion, is diverse in its interpretations and beliefs. We'll explore how different Christian denominations view NDEs. Some embrace them as glimpses into the divine, while others remain skeptical, attributing these experiences to psychological or physiological factors. One of the most prevalent misconceptions is the idea of a tunnel leading to a bright light, often associated with divine presence. Through conversations with Christian scholars, we'll debunk this myth and delve into the historical and cultural influences that may have contributed to its prevalence. Another widespread belief involves a judgment scene, where individuals face a review of their lives before entering the afterlife. We'll examine how various Christian doctrines address this notion and whether it aligns with the core teachings of Christianity. To understand Christian perspectives on NDEs, we must turn to the Bible itself. We'll explore notable examples such as Paul's journey to the third heaven, Ezekiel's visions, and other biblical encounters that may provide insight into the divine mysteries often associated with NDEs. In this section, we'll investigate contemporary stories of miraculous events and encounters with saints, examining how these narratives shape Christian perceptions of the afterlife. Are these experiences similar to NDEs, or are they distinct phenomena? In 1881, a Native American man named Squ Sact Un of the Squaxin Island tribe in Washington Territory fell ill and, by all appearances, died. His wife began funeral preparations. As Squ Sact Un later recounted, "My breath was out and I died. All at once I saw a shining light, great light, trying my soul. I looked and saw my body had no soul, looked at my own body, it was dead." His soul, according to one account, had ascended to a house where a man asked him if he believed in God. Inside the house, he encountered a photograph of himself that somehow revealed all the bad deeds he had committed in life. He then witnessed people he knew being burned in a furnace. Ultimately, he met God and was given a choice between returning to earth to preach Christianity or going to hell. Before awakening, Squ Sact Un was shown a beautiful, luminescent world where he experienced feelings of peace and comfort. Squ Sact Un was transformed by the experience, explaining, "I have seen a great light in my soul from that good land. I have understood all Christ wants us to do. Before I came alive, I saw I was a sinner." This is an example of what would later be known as a near-death experience, NDE. NDEs have been popularly recognized in the West since the mid-1970s, but people from the largest empires to the smallest hunter-gatherer societies have been having them throughout history. Accounts are found in ancient sacred texts, historical documents, the journals of explorers and missionaries, and the ethnographic reports of anthropologists. Among the hundreds of collected are those of a 7th century BCE Chinese provincial ruler, a 4th century BCE Greek soldier, a 12th century Belgian saint, a 15th century Mexican princess, an 18th century British admiral, a 19th century Ghanaian victim of human sacrifice, and a Soviet man who'd apparently killed himself but was revived during resuscitation experiments. NDEs can happen to followers of any religion, and to those of none. Cultural influences and psychological factors play a significant role in shaping the way individuals interpret and remember NDEs. By consulting experts in cultural and psychological studies, we'll explore how these factors contribute to the diversity of NDE narratives within the Christian community. Can science and faith coexist when it comes to understanding NDEs? We'll engage in conversations with scientists and theologians to explore potential intersections and conflicts between the scientific and spiritual explanations of these profound experiences. As we conclude our exploration of the truth behind near-death experiences and Christian misconceptions, we find ourselves at a crossroads where science, faith, and personal experience intersect. The diversity of beliefs within Christianity, coupled with the complex nature of NDEs, highlights the need for open dialogue and understanding. Perhaps, in embracing the mystery, we can find common ground that transcends denominational boundaries and fosters a deeper appreciation for the spiritual journey we all share. Remember, experiences vary greatly. They are influenced by personal beliefs and cultural contexts. Therefore, no one interpretation can fully encompass the complex reality of near-death experiences. Thank you for joining us as we delve into the truth behind near-death experiences. If you found this video thought-provoking, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights. Until next time, many religious believers interpret these experiences as proof of an afterlife and bring them in line with their faith. For Christians, this presents a challenging dilemma. Contrary to popular belief, the Bible does not explicitly mention near-death experiences. People often misinterpret passages like Paul's encounter in the third heaven and Lazarus' resurrection. Christian misconceptions arise from our desire to fill in the gaps with what we already believe. These experiences can be deeply personal and profoundly transformative, but they are not conclusive evidence of any specific religious doctrine. Scientists and medical professionals suggest that NDEs are likely a result of physiological and psychological processes. Brain activity, the release of endorphins, and oxygen deprivation may contribute to vivid hallucinations and altered states of consciousness. To truly understand near-death experiences, we must approach them with an open mind, considering psychological, biological, and cultural factors. It is essential to question and critically analyze our interpretations, no matter how comforting they may be.